guys, it's the Wayward Sister here and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing the family home that I was hyping up the family home, but I'm doing the family home finally. If you don't know, if you're new to my channel, first of all, welcome. I know I said that in my intro, but welcome. There's this family home thing that I've been building or wanting to get out. It's basically a generation home, I think that's what it's called, where like all the family live in it, like all the extended family and stuff just live in this big beautiful house, and they're all like, it's one big happy family with no Game of Thrones stuff going on, so hopefully. Yeah, so I finally got around to editing the video. I did build a family home before this. It was the same family home. It was different, but it was meant to be. It was yeah. I hated it so much, so I rebuilt it, and this is it. So it's on the biggest lot in Brindleton Bay. The Cats and Dogs City, that one. I cannot pronounce words. I'm so sorry. So it is on the biggest lot in that. It does not take up the whole lot. God, no, it doesn't, because that lot is 64 by 64. The reason I put it on this biggest lot is because the family, basically what happened is the grandpa built the house to begin with, and back in his day and age, the lots were a lot bigger and they were a lot cheaper because, you know, everyone has like farms and big lots of land and things like that, and it was probably a lot cheaper and stuff. So that was just what my mind was. If I'm like completely incorrect, I'm really sorry, but that was just my mind, how I thought of it. So yeah, you can see right now how big the lot is, and compared to how small the house is. The house is not small, it's actually quite a big house. I would have loved to live in this house as like growing up and stuff, but yeah, so you can see compared to the house. So yeah, the story of the house is that, actually before I get into the story, I'll give you a little update. I have an Instagram. It would be great if you could go follow me. You don't have to follow me. All I do are polls and things like that. Right now I'm trying to make a logo. I nearly completed it. I've just got to get to it. I've got to get to a lot of things. I am the best procrastinator in all history. I'm just great at it and I hate it. So yeah. But I just basically post polls and pictures of my cat because I think my cat's adorable. But I think most people who own cats think their cats are adorable. Yeah. So yeah, go follow me on Insta. You don't have to. I also set up a Twitter account. You can go follow me on Twitter if you want to. You don't have to. I don't really use it that much, but you can go follow me on Twitter. You can also go follow me on Reddit. Most of my accounts are like at the Wayward Sister YT or YT the Wayward Sister, and yeah, that's it. So the story of this house: the grandpa, who was a fisherman, built this house. The reason it's called, it's based off a lighthouse, and the reason it's based off a lighthouse is because the grandpa was a fisherman. And you can see in the top left corner, it's the name of the house is Light's House. I changed that to the Light's House. The reason it's called the Light's House is because it's owned by the Light's family, the Light family. The reason they're called the Light family is it's just because I wanted to base this off a lighthouse, and I couldn't come up with a name. I did ask what you guys thought I should name these guys. Sadly, I didn't get any reply. It's okay though. But yeah, so I named it the Lights family because I'm so original. So yeah, I know that Aveline did do a video on making a lighthouse, and I didn't watch that video before I built it, but I've gone and watched it now because I wanted to see like how similar our houses ended up being, and they were actually kind of similar, not too similar, but kind of similar. I'm quite happy with the one that I've gone here. So yeah. The story of the house. I keep saying I'll do that. Okay, the story of the house is that the grandpa built the house with his beautiful wife. Both the grandpa and the grandma have now passed, very sadly. But because he was a fisherman, he didn't have that much money. But his wife, who was a witch, did have some money. Because she was a witch, she was like from a richer family and stuff like that. So yeah. Not that all witches are from richer families. She was living in the city thing. I forgot what it's called. She was living in the city thing where they had a richer house and richer family and stuff like that. So yeah, so she and her husband ended up building the house together, and then they had a son. I've gone and forgotten the name of the son. I am just terrible with names, if you can't tell already. But they had a son together, and then the son met a girl who was trying to be a nurse and stuff like that. And then she got knocked up and her parents kicked her out, which is quite sad. But her parents kicked her out and they lived so she moved into this house with him. And then when they had the baby, they got married, and the baby was a little girl, and they named her Lilith. Lilith is like my actual favorite character that I have at the moment. She is a witch, and she has 2 siblings. They had more kids, a younger sister, and then an even younger brother. And the younger sister wants to be a vet, just like her mum, and the younger brother wants to be like a musician. Well, actually, at the moment he wants to be an artist, but he will want to be a musician, and then he'll want to be a writer because I'm trying to get him through that creative aspiration and things like that. So yeah, since this is a generation home, they're all living in the one big house, and they had a cat, but sadly the cat had to be given away because the daughter, Lilith, who met a dude, they wanted to have a kid before their parents died, so the parents could like live to be grandparents, so they had to give their cat away, and then they had a kid, and then they got a dog. So yeah, the dog's name is Artemis, and the dude that Lilith met was Daryl Charm, but I changed his name to Nick Charm. So Daryl Charm was one of the preset Sims and things like that. So yeah, in this video, sorry, that was a lot of backstory and stuff like that. In this video, I am just building the outside of the house. I'm sorry if you want to see me build like the inside of the house, but this is already like 15 to 20 minutes. I can't remember how long. I think it's 15 minutes. It's already like 15 minutes, and it was so long. And I did actually film it so that you could see the inside and some of the outside, like the front garden and stuff. But it was so long, it was like 40 minutes long that way, and I was just like, oh no, I can't talk for that long because I suck at talking. So yeah, this is what you're getting. I'm sorry about that. So if you do want to see me build the inside of the house, the interior of the house, that might be part 2, and then there might be a part 3, but there might not be. I'm not sure about that. I'll have to continue editing it. So yeah, this is just the outside of the house. I'm sorry to disappoint you. So yeah, I based this house off a house I saw on Pinterest. It was a really beautiful house that I saw on Pinterest, and it was based off a lighthouse as well. It was just really pretty, so I based it off that. And the exterior of the house is like this light blue wooden paneling. So a lot of the interior of the house has blue throughout it and things like that. So yeah. What else is there to say? So at the moment I'm just building this thing here that I'm doing. That's the lighthouse, if you can't tell, and I know it is really short, and it's like, what? How is that the lighthouse? It is the lighthouse. I do make it bigger because I'm like, oh, this is way too short. So yeah, the like grey paneling and the white paneling on the lighthouse I got from the expansion pack cats and dogs. I actually really like it. So yeah, I've used it for a couple things now, and I was experimenting with a vet. So there might be a vet coming out soon. But I was experimenting with a vet and building a vet and stuff, and I used that as well. And I just really like it. It's really cute. So yeah, as you can see, I made the lighthouse bigger, and yeah. So with the house, I did a lot of like hinting, is what I'm calling it, hinting to there being different things, like, because the grandma's a witch, the daughter's a witch, and now they have a little witch toddler. Not the grandma and the daughter, that would be really weird. It's not Game of Thrones. No, the grandma and the daughter, the granddaughter, Lilith, and Nick, they have a little kid, and I forgot what the little kid's name is. I think it's Aveline. It means island of apples or something. So because they're all witches and spellcasters, that's what it's called, spellcasters. Because they're all spellcasters, there's like windows and things hinting to that they're spellcasters. And then there are like windows and like paintings and stuff hinting to the mum being a vet and the daughter wanting to be a vet. And there are also like paintings and stuff hinting to the grandpa being a fisherman and things. I keep saying that he is, but he used to be, because both the grandma and the grandpa have now passed, and the mum and the dad are elderly and are really close to passing, which is really sad. But yeah, so outside of the video, I went and built a little graveyard, and I also built a place for the people the witches and stuff, the spellcasters, to practice and things like that. So yeah, they're kind of like hidden away in trees and things like that. I just wanted to say I'm really sorry if you guys hear any outside noises. There's like stuff going on. I don't know exactly what. I think someone's vacuuming, and also my sister is moving around the house at the moment, so yeah. And also it might be my cat grooming herself, or it might be my bracelets jingling or something like that. So yeah. So at the moment I wanted like a wooden balcony for almost nearly all around the house, and so that they can like walk around, and I don't know, I just wanted the house to kind of like feel like it was building up and also like kind of merging together and things like that. And I think I accomplished that vibe pretty well. I don't know. So yeah, this was when I took a break, so I'm really sorry for it going like that. I tried to make the transition as nice as I possibly could, but I don't know how that turned out. So yeah, I took a break because take a break. Take a break, take a Kit Kat. Is that the word? I don't remember. Take a break, have a Kit Kat? I'm not sponsored by Kit Kat. I wish I was. Anyway, so I had a break because I get like headaches and stuff. So if I play for too long, I think everyone gets headaches and stuff if they play for too long and stuff like that. But yeah. So yeah. I really wanted to have like a brown, like a dark brown in the house. Like I wanted to keep it like natural. I don't know, that's not the word. I wanted it to be like all nice. Of course I wanted it to be nice. Wow, I'm just great with my words today, aren't I? So yeah, I wanted it to look, I don't know the words, I'm really sorry. I wanted it to have this brown tinge to it. So it had like blue and brown and black and grey, and that would be the colours. I know, really bland colours, and the only like pop would be blue. Oh yeah, and white as well. The only pop would be blue and white, but like that's just what I wanted. So yeah. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm sorry if you don't like any of my houses that I build and stuff like that. I like them though, so that's good. So yeah, this little window that I put, that is hinting towards witchery and things like that. I really like the Spellcaster expansion pack. I really like all the expansion packs I've gone and gotten. They are really expensive though. It's like, come on, why are you so expensive? But yeah, they're pretty good starting expansion packs, I have to say. The expansion packs I have, if you want to know, if you want to like start your collection of expansion packs, which it kind of feels like, some really good ones is I first got Seasons. Seasons is a really good expansion pack, I think. It's worth it, kind of. It's really expensive. It's like $50 though, which is like really, really expensive. But I think it's kind of worth it. I had to wait for a bit though to get that. Seasons, Cats and Dogs is also really good because like you get cats and dogs, obviously. And also Laundry Day. I know not a lot of people like Laundry Day. I know some people who don't like Laundry Day because it's like, oh, you're just giving Sims a laundry to do. Like, why would you do that? It sounds stupid and things like that. But I like it. And another one is the Realm of Magic. The Realm of Magic one is really fun. If you don't like witchery and witchcraft and things like that, that's okay. You don't have to get it. I'm not telling you to get any of these. But yeah. So at the moment, what I'm doing is I am trying to build I wanted it to be a garage at first. A garage? A shed? Not a shed, a garage. I wanted it to be a garage or something. But then I turned out it is a garage, kind of. It's like one of those open garages, what are they called? God damn it. Open garages and things like that. I'm really sorry for the outside noises right now. Yep, I'm really sorry for that. That's really pissing me off, sorry. So yeah, I wanted to build like a garage or something, and it was like an open garage. So yeah. Yeah, I'm just like fiddling around with the posts at the moment, if you can't tell. It took a while, but I've gone and left this in so that you guys can see that A, not everything comes off perfect the first time you do it, and B, this is also how you can do stuff, so, and make them look cool if you didn't know how to do that already, which you might have, but you might not have. I don't know. But yeah, so this was what I'm doing. It has like, oh god, I suck right now, I'm sorry. It has like bins and in it and cars and things, and I know you can't get cars. I don't know if you can get cars actually, but the cars are like little toy cars, and then I size them up, and yeah, that trick I learned from Aveline, which I don't know why I didn't think of it before, but it's a nice trick and stuff like that. So yeah, this is the garage. The kitchen looks out to the garage, but I wanted it to be an open garage so that like it wouldn't just be the kitchen looking out into the garage. I've said garage a lot. So they don't just like look out into cars, and that would be really boring. So you can actually you can see over the fence and things like that, I hope. Yeah, so this is the garage. God damn it. Another thing is that my game was being really glitchy, and it was not liking where I put my fence posts and things like that, which you'll see in a bit, hopefully. Or you might not see in a bit, hopefully. Either way, yeah. So yeah, I think this video is about to be over. I'm just doing the cars and things. I had one car for the grandpa and one car for the dad, who is now a grandpa, and the grandpa's now a great grandpa. A bit confusing. But yeah, so I made one of them black to be like new, and one of them to be like the dark blue to be like old. So yeah, I felt like the black one that I had before, the non-car, that was a bit too fancy. So yeah, this is the end of my video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. subscribe, like would be really appreciated, and bye bye!